Okay, so our next speaker is going to be our wonderful program that we have here at the University of Florida called Dance for Life. And Whitney Wilson is the dance was it the dancer in residence is her official title, and she has been working with so many of Parkinson's patients to add quality of life through dance and movement. And I will let her show the presentation because it's just a great thing.
Thank you so much, Amanda. So hello, everybody. I'm Whitney. As Amanda said, this class is for people with Parkinson's, and it is to help with improving quality of life through social interaction, creative expression, and targeted movements or targeted exercises in mobility, strength, coordination, but mostly it's just a lot of fun. So what I'm going to do today is lead you through a couple of examples of what you might see in the class. And actually how we're presenting today is much like how the classes are held right now, because we are still currently holding our classes on Zoom. So you can take them from the comfort of your own home. So just a couple of things, the kinds of movements you might be wondering, like, are we doing ballet? Are we doing tango? What kind of dance are we doing? I try to bring in all different styles of dance to meet everybody's interests and curiosities. A typical class might pull from ballet, yoga, a social dance, modern dance, which is what my background is in. But all of the movements are meant to be adapted for the individual, so you don't ever have to do the movements like I'm doing it. They're just an offering, and hopefully you can receive them and move in whatever way is comfortable for you. We also, since we have moved online, we've had the addition of live music. So Kathy DeWitt, who is our senior musician in residence with arts and medicine, will also be accompanying us for a few of the exercises. So I would just like Kathy to take a moment to introduce herself to you all as well.
Thanks, Whitney. Whitney makes it fun for everyone. She's just got such great energy. I really love working with her. We've been having a great time. I'm the senior musician in residence at Arts and Medicine. That mainly just means that I've been there the longest. I was the first musician, and we did a lot of collaborations back in the old days. We had a theater troupe that I could play a soundtrack for. Sometimes I'd go in a room with an artist, and they would be drawing art, and I would be creating music to go with the art. And so I love collaborations, and it's really a lot of fun to be accompanying the dance classes with Whitney. I really appreciate the opportunity. And I'm enjoying it a lot, and I hope you guys enjoy it too today.
Thank you, Kathy. So for the first exercise that we're going to do, actually, I'm going to use a recorded track. I just wanted you folks to see all the different ways we do use music. We use recorded music and live music. And also the first activity is just something where you'll follow me. So I'll be guiding you through with the music. A couple of things, like I mentioned earlier, do what is comfortable for you. So modify, you are your own best choreographer, so make those decisions, check in with yourself to see what works for you. You're also just welcome to watch and enjoy listening to the music. So let's get rolling. I'm gonna just back up a little bit so you can see more of my body. And before we get going, if you are joining me in movement, I invite us all to take a big, deep breath. So let's do that together. When you're ready, inhale, taking in fresh, cool air, and exhale, sending out any hot, stale, stuck air. And let's do one with a little bit of movement. So as you inhale, just stretch the body in any way that feels good. And exhale, coming down to a nice, comfortable seated position. And here we go with a little bit of music.
That I've ever been lifted before. So keep it up, quench my desire, and I'll be at your side forevermore. You know your love keeps on lifting higher, higher and higher. and he soon departed. And you know he never showed his face again. That's why your love keeps on lifting me higher, higher and higher. I said your love keeps on lifting me higher and higher. All right. I'm so glad I finally found you. Yes, that one in a million girls. And now with my loving arms around you, honey, I can stand up and face the world. Let me tell you, your love keep on lifting me higher, higher and higher. And I said your love keep on lifting me higher and higher. Now, Science, all right, lift me up, woman. Keep my love going higher and higher. I said keep on lifting. Lift me up, mama. Keep on lifting me higher and higher.
Alrighty. So for this next one, Amanda, would you mind spotlighting me? That way the view won't toggle between Kathy and I. Thank you so much. All right. So I hope that you were able to enjoy that non-verbally. In a typical class, you would get a lot of input from me as far as things you can be thinking about while you're doing those movements or different images to kind of help take your focus out of the body and on into the movement itself. So this next one is a little bit of choreography. So I'm going to teach it to you first, and then we'll get to do it with Kathy with the music. I'm sure you all know this song. This is Dream a Little Dream of Me. So we're going to be working with some images from the song. So first, images of the stars. So we're going to take our hands and we're going to imagine them like a star bursting out. Burst, burst, burst. And they'll go from low to high. The next image we'll use is the night breeze. So we're going to feel the breeze in our hands. You can imagine your hands are like leaves just blowing in the breeze. Your spine is blowing in the breeze. Everything's really light. Birds singing. So we're going to make wings. Make one wing and the other wing. Good. And the last image we'll use is just thinking of those dream bubbles. So we're going to draw circles with our finger. I like to think like I'm scooping out, maybe like if you just made brownies or something, you're scooping out that brownie batter. So you're getting really a little bit of resistance in the wrist. So we're going to make dream bubbles, dream a little dream, and then point to yourself of me. All right, so those are all of the movements we're going to do. For this one, we're going to do it seated, and then midway through, I'm going to invite anybody who's comfortable to make your way up to standing, and we'll do the same choreography standing. If you feel more comfortable staying seated for this, just stay seated and do exactly what we just did seated. So let's give it a try with Kathy. Kathy's going to give us a little 8-count intro so we can hear the music, and then we'll jump into it.
Stars shining right above you. Stars whisper, whisper, I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. Say nighty night and kiss me. Hold me tight and tell dreams find you, sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me.
I wasn't able to see you like I typically would in the chat, but I hope you enjoyed. So thank you all for having me today.
And Whitney, the classes are still available virtually. Is that right? If people want to tune in?
Only virtual right now. We have not moved back to live classes yet. So it's actually once we do move back to live classes, we'll continue to have a virtual component for those who aren't able to come in person. So that will always be available to you. All right. Thank you all. And thank you, Kathy.
Thank you so much. So we think that dance and movement are so helpful for both physical aspects of Parkinson's and just wellness. And we encourage everybody to get involved. Everybody who's interested, it's a great program.